Hi, welcome to another Basically Google video. I'm Lisa Munley, and today I'm going to be talking very briefly about grading your Google Forms. It seems that a lot of teachers have become very proficient at creating these really great Google Forms, but then when they go to grade them for their students, they either haven't learned or forgot how to find the student work so that they can grade it. So let's take a look at that from the teacher point of view. I'm on my Google landing page and I'm going to click my Apps Grid and go to Google Classroom. I have an assignment in my ELA class, so I'll click that and classwork. And this one is how to grade a forms quiz. So you can see that I've assigned it to 10 students and 3 of them have turned it in. So I'm going to go down here to view assignment, and this brings me to the teacher's view of the student work. On the left hand side, you can see the 3 who have turned it in and the others to whom it was assigned, but they didn't do anything with it yet. Now, if this were a doc or sheet or even a slides presentation, there would be an icon underneath each one of the students if I gave them a template, or at least under the students who had created their own and turned it in. But you don't see that for forms. What you need to remember with forms is that you have to click on the form that is right here. Then you'll see the form as a student. Go down into the bottom right-hand corner to the Edit button. Now you'll be able to see your students' grades. Click on the Responses tab at the top, and you have 3 different ways to look at them. You have the summary of all of the information that was collected. You have the question with each student's answer. So the first question was, what is your name? And there's student C, student A, student B. Next question, if I click here, who's the author of the story? It shows right above where I turn the page. It also shows right below it. It also gives me a place where I can see what options I had given my students. Or if I scroll down, it will just show me what each one has selected. It also groups them. It used to show you every single student's answer, even if every single one of them had the same answer. Now, if there are any answers that are the same, it groups them. So here you can see I had 2 students with the same response and 1 with a different response. Now, when I get to the next question, which is a short answer question, you can see that there were no points awarded and it wasn't marked right or wrong. What I have to do on this page, and that's why I like the question page, is I just have the question, why did the author include Frightful the Falcon? I can just read each student's answer to this question and mark it right or wrong, going right down the list. When I finish, I just click Save at the bottom. Then I can go on to the next question. They all got that one right. And I can go on to the last question, which is a little bit longer of an answer, but I'm sure they all got it right. And again, click Save. So that's how you will grade your Google form, whether it is a quiz assignment or a Google form that you have attached from your Drive, or a Google form that you created on the fly. Once you're finished with this, returning the grades to the students is also different. I'll go to the top here on my tab and I will close this. And again, I'm looking at my student work page and I have my 3 students who have completed it. And I want to go over here to the right-hand side where it says Import Grades. Now, if I go back to my class, before I do that, and I look at my work, let's go into editing this assignment just so I can see how it's set up. When I created this, down at the bottom, I had the option to turn on grade importing, and I did. You'll find that if I had attached another document or some information, that I won't get the option to do the grade importing because Google's assuming that all of the things that you attached to this assignment are part of the grade. So it's not going to record the quiz in Google Forms as the grade because maybe you are planning to adjust it based on any work that's assigned. Maybe there was a slide presentation that was also part of this. Also over here on the right hand side, you can see that I had the option to use locked mode on the Chromebooks. That's only going to work on your Chromebooks that have your Google licenses. I'm just going to go back to looking at the grade, and here are the 3 that turned in. I don't know if you noticed, but when I clicked the 3, I went to just those 3. If I click the 7, I will go just to the 7 who didn't turn it in yet. If I click View Assignment, I will see all of them. Now that I've already graded those, I can go up here to the top right and click Import Grades, click to import, and now whatever grades I had given them on their quiz will show up here. You can see them now on the left-hand side. And now that these have been graded, I can just click Turned In to select the students who did turn it in, and I can click Return so that it goes back to them. It'll give me another option where I can actually put in a private comment that each of them will see, but they won't know that anybody else got that same comment. I'll just click Return, and those 3 names move down to the very bottom of my list as graded. And then I just see the ones who have it assigned to them and didn't do it yet, and as others turn it in, they will populate at the top of the column. So that is a refresher, a reminder, or an introduction as to how to grade a Google form, whether it's a quiz assignment or just a form that you have attached as a quiz. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and thanks again. Take care.